Well, former US President Donald Trump is set to meet with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky today at the Trump Tower in New York. This follows the meeting scheduled with British Prime Minister Keir Starmer last night, and the meetings coincide with the visit of both the leaders to the United States for the United Nations General Assembly.
As you know, President Zelensky is asked to meet with me, and I will be meeting with him tomorrow morning at around 9:45 in Trump Tower. And it's a shame what's happening in Ukraine. So many deaths, so much destruction. It's a horrible thing. And one of the things that are very bothersome to me is the fact that Europe is paying only a small fraction of the money that the United States of America is paying. And we have an ocean between Russia and ourselves. They don't.
Well, it's been an action-packed touchdown for the Ukrainian president while he's been in the U.S. He also met with the President Joe Biden and Democratic presidential candidate Kamala Harris as the Ukrainian leaders sought to shore up more support ahead of the United States election in November. The series of Washington meetings came as Zelensky has called for more U.S. military aid to his embattled country, regardless of who wins the upcoming vote in November. My colleague Caroline Malone joins us from Washington with the key takeaways.
Hours of talks with US lawmakers, President Joe Biden, Vice President and Democratic candidate for President Kamala Harris, and news that Donald Trump, the Republican candidate for President, will also talk to Volodymyr Zelensky on Friday. Well, following the UN's General Assembly in New York, it's been a whirlwind of meetings for the Ukrainian leader in the US Capitol. Even though he's visited the White House multiple times in recent years, this trip may be the most significant if it's the last one under the Biden administration and a potentially less supportive government takes over. Washington announced what officials characterized as a surge in assistance, $8 billion of military aid to use up as much approved funding for Kyiv as possible before the end of Biden's term, and a medium-range precision-guided bomb, a massive missile upgrade for Ukraine's stash. Well, Harris pledged continued support for Ukraine. She said anyone, alluding to Trump, who wants Ukraine to give up territory to Russia is asking them to surrender to Vladimir Putin. Well, White House officials said one of Biden's priorities is to make sure Ukraine is set up for its long-term security and on a path to NATO membership with a more robust defence manufacturing industry of its own. Biden and Zelensky are planning to meet again soon, but next time it'll be on European soil in Germany on October 12th. Caroline Malone for NDTV, Washington.